Okay, time to go, everybody, with this forecast. We're into darkness now, and it might as well have been darkness all day long for the past couple days because we haven't had any sunshine. These low-level clouds have been locked in and going nowhere, keeping temperatures relegated to 30 degrees all day long. We have not registered a temperature other than 30 degrees, in fact, through the daylight stretch in Grand Rapids, just not moving on the thermometer, and that's the case for the majority of our viewing area. 28 degrees in Cedar Springs. There's the 30 GR, 30 in Granville, lower 30s along the lakeshore. Let's take it a notch further southward, and no changes. When you've got these low clouds in place, we talk about this often. Numbers, it doesn't matter if you're in Big Rapids, Grand Rapids, or down in Three Rivers, you're probably going to be within a degree or so of each other. South winds or southwest winds about 5 to 8 or 9 miles per hour today. Fairly light, but any sort of air motion with temps around 30 degrees, yeah, knocks the wind chills or feels like temps down into the lower 20s. So as far as our evening planner, well, I'm just going to keep it going. 30 at 7, 30 at 9 o'clock, and we'll call it 30 at 11 o'clock. Now, granted, could we be up or down a degree? Yes, certainly. But the best chance for flurries or a light snow shower comes in late evening and into the overnight. You'll see what I'm talking about on this radar momentarily. So we'll classify it as light snow for late tonight. We could pick up a dusting, a coating, something like that. I really don't think we're going to get an inch. Could somebody pick up a half of an inch? It's possible. Something that can cause slick spots early in the morning on Tuesday. That'll give way pretty quickly, though. The clouds will not, though. Another overcast day from start to finish for tomorrow. Cool but not cold through the 7-day. If we got 30 degrees from now through the rest of February, even into March, I'm sure everybody would take that trade-off for no extreme cold. I don't see extreme cold, though, through the next 7 to 10 days. May we pick up some colder air later this month. There have been some hints off the models. That may be indeed the case, but certainly that far out, things can change, so nothing's set in stone. Until then, status quo with what we've got. A relatively quiet pattern. The snow showers that I'm looking for late night tonight, those may drop as it showed there on the model. I think that's pretty accurate. A couple tenths of an inch, though I will say the band of snow through Wisconsin, it does have a semi-vigorous look to it, so likely reducing visibilities decently within those purple colors, but it's such a small band that likely depositing nothing more than a coating. If you extrapolated this out, it would actually come through earlier than some of the models are suggesting. So 10 o'clock tonight, 11 o'clock tonight, that's when our first chances for flurries, snow showers associated with this band do become possible. Even a little drizzle mixing in as well, a potential. And, you know, as that system, we want to call it a system, trough of low pressure crosses Lake Michigan, there likely will be some additional flurries on the periphery of that band that can go for a several-hour stretch. But really, the cumulative effect is not going to be much more than a dusting, a coating, maybe up to a half of an inch for a few locations. There's a system coming into the Pacific Northwest. It will not be affecting us. That'll dive southward towards the Gulf Coast once it crosses the Rockies, so we won't be dealing with that through the Thursday, Friday time frame. Here's the model at 4 o'clock this evening. It's going to be 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's going to be very interesting to see how that thin band plays out because it's not even really picking it up initially. It starts to try to detect it in the overnight, but it seems like it would be downstream at that point. So I would say between about 10 o'clock tonight, Doug, and about 4 or 5 in the morning, that's our best shot to get this aforementioned coating of snow. Look at the clouds, though. The other side of the lake tomorrow, probably some sunshine. Milwaukee and Chicago, not necessarily a complete blue sky, but at least some sun. Over here, we're socked in yet again. Temperatures will be running in the low to mid 30s right on into the upcoming weekend. A little bit of sun. Best chance for it right now as it stands, Doug, would appear Saturday into Sunday.
All right. Thank you for that, Anthony. Both President Trump